I hear your prayers, your fears, your quiet prayers. Listen carefully to my voice, and let it flood your soul and change your world. I know you deeply, your hopes, dreams, hurts, and struggles. I formed you with great purpose, shaping every part of you. The enemy has tried to trap you in darkness to keep me from seeing you, but I am here to set you free. This message, my dear child, contains the answer you've been looking for. You're stepping into new spiritual realities, realms of revelation and development. I'm honing your discernment and preparing your spirit to recognize my guidance when something disturbs your soul. Pay attention. I'm establishing you on my unwavering truth, and prepare for heaven's abundance to swamp you with blessings to fill your life. I instill those desires for purpose, healing, and connection in you, and as you faithfully obeyed, I am richly rewarding you. My presence will infuse the very atmospheres you enter, radiating my glory through your. I've seen your hidden tears, heard your suppressed cries, and you've doubted your value and place in this world. But hear me, you are precious, you belong, and your salvation is guaranteed. I understand the suffering you've gone through, and you've honored me in the midst of it. Come to me with your burdens, experience my compassionate heart. There is no manipulation or control in me, only freedom and deliverance stand strong. Now that you've done everything you know to do, let me take over, cut the chains, and remove the weights from your life. Surprised by the unusual, which at first glance seems odd, nothing in heaven or on earth can stop my plans for you. I see the humiliations you've endured and the pains you've endured. They were crucibles preparing you for what I'm releasing in your life. Pay attention to my guidance on how to care for this gift. If illness strikes, I am your healer. Recognize the signs and wonders I will birth in and through you. Your testimony will exalt my name for the parent praying for your misbehaving child. I impart supernatural wisdom. You're exhausted, but my grace will keep you going. My power is perfected in weakness, so lift your head high, beloved. The guilt, shame, and failures are all over, and now you're crossing a threshold into unheard of favor and grace. I know that the broken relationships and betrayals that have grizzled your heart over the years the enemy has stolen will be paid back 1,000-fold in fear, not the strange places I lead you to, even though they seem unstable. Assignment: embrace them, and get ready for your spirit to soar. It may surprise you, but it's what your soul has been waiting for. Keep in mind that slow obedience is still disobedience, and when I say move quickly, your obedience unlocks destiny. No man can deny you. I'm breaking generational curses, hereditary illnesses, and the very affliction that has plagued your family line ends with you watching and wondering what I do for you. To those who feel disadvantaged by stigmas or limitations, hear my heart. You are incredibly beautiful and valuable. Flows not from you, but from my unwavering love. I'm giving you heaven's perspective on your struggles. I'm giving you purpose out of what the enemy created for evil. The fires you've endured haven't consumed you, but rather have refined you in unimaginable adversity. You've forged faith, and now I'm giving you strategies from my throne room, creative ideas that will take your life by surprise and make you realize that only God could have done this to the underprivileged and marginalized. I am present. I'm coordinating your progress in both the natural and the spiritual will reward your faithfulness and integrity in public. I'm healing deep-seated wounds and past traumas that you believed would always define you. Watch as I renovate your mind, breaking destructive cycles and strongholds for those who are confused. I'm giving you new anointing inspiration. I'll surprise you for reasons you can't imagine for those who are struggling with addiction while wearing shame. I bring no condemnation, only emancipation, and my strength is made perfect in frailty today. I hope that freedom dawns, breaks forth to the person who is drowning in loneliness, even among God's people. I am creating genuine connections, matching you with people who will help you grow, and running with you while you navigate impossible situations with my children. I am giving you divine strategies and heavenly relationships, and you will demonstrate my delivering power and serve as a conduit for kingdom advancement. If you've put off dreams because you think you've missed your moment, it's not too late. I am the God of 11th hour turnarounds. There is no shortcoming in how I have made you. I am opening doors for those who are in labor without fruit. Your labor will align with your calling. Your worship is my delight. I am vindicating the misrepresented, the unjustly vilified, and the wrongly accused. No slander will sabotage your character. Truth will triumph for parents who are second-guessing every decision. I lavish timeless wisdom. Your children will be amazed by the grace in your life. You feel paralyzed and haunted by past mistakes, but I give you a new identity. You are not who you were in me. You are perfect, and your future is bright. You are sacrificial givers who feel exhausted, and I'm replenishing your reserves. You can never outgive me as I open heaven's floodgates over your life when you feel pressured to compromise your integrity. I strengthen your resolve to fight for righteousness, and it comes at a cost, but the reward is eternal. Late bloomers who believe you have fallen behind, I value honesty more than anything. I'm not bound by earthly time, and your harvest is coming soon. What seems like a heavenly delay is often divine protection and preparation for searchers, cynics, and skeptics. I'm closer than you realize, and your sincere questions don't offend me. Find me completely and find me waiting, beloved. I tenderly cherish your complexity and beauty, your valleys and peaks, your certainties and doubts, and I'm here even now, loving you like no one else can. Assurance that the righteous will thrive and that their influence will spread to the ends of the world as we move forward. I want you to have prosperous families and communities full of compassion. I see your heavy burdens, unresolved anger, and anguish, which can take many forms and leave you in cycles of trauma, but I declare those generational burdens broken in the days ahead. You should expect noticeable changes in your mind, body, and spirit. Some of you believe that your past disqualifies you from my service if you've known them. Leaning on your experience will be your expertise, your testimony, and the catalyst for redemption for countless others in similar circumstances. Many of you live in shame, estranged from love and dignity by accusations made against yourself, but I say come out of hiding because I called Lazarus from death. I call you out of shame into radiating acceptance. I restore your honor. I dress you in reverence, and your voice deserves to be heard. I appoint you as my ambassadors too. As you awaken to your God-breathed identity and destiny, humanity, a covenant people, is igniting my brilliance in the darkest night. Knowledge will travel land and sea, inspiring faith and revival at every turn, even into impending storms. I will sift you as I refine my people through adversity, but don't worry, I am your constant support. My love remains, even when you drift away from me. There may be consequences for your choices, but my heart always leans toward mercy. I'm mobilizing resources from every direction for the task I've entrusted you with. Your needs will be supplied frequently in unexpected ways. Stay vigilant and obedient to my guidance. Prioritize my presence. Carve out undistracted space to linger with me, and forgive some of you who struggle to find identity and belonging. My charge to you is to untangle yourself from those who would wound you and embrace your God-given uniqueness. I fashioned you fearfully and wonderfully. Aligning your heart with mine can help you overcome fear by reminding you of my past faithfulness. This will strengthen your resolve to trust me no matter what. Use the intellect I've given you to pursue me. Ponder the complexities of the creation I've spoiled you with. Gain insight from heaven to navigate life's complexities. Frame every decision and interaction in light of my proximity. Attune your heart to my gentle whisper. I am always guiding you in your predetermined path. Be still and marvel at me. From eternity past to eternity future, I have lavished my genius on everything I have created. Let it stun you, and let even sorrow and pain serve your becoming. I am constantly active, using everything to shape you into the person I envision. Nothing is wasted. Embrace your present, and let every quirk, glory, and foible serve my grand plan as you walk in vulnerability and transparency. Love will flow through you effortlessly, and you will embody my goodness and usher in my dawn. Sow compassion everywhere and all cause it to flourish. Let generosity and kindness be your hallmark. You are my hands and feet, conduits of my provision. Every act of goodness you do ripples into eternity with unexpected impact, and there is still so much more to come. As you develop into your God-fashioned self, you will discover unfathomable joy and purpose. Keep your eyes on me, and I'll light your path. Loved one, never forget that your perseverance comes from my indwelling rather than from yourself. Presence draw from that wellspring when your own supplies run low. Let my love replenish you, carry you, transform you in unexpected ways, and run with abandon knowing you are fiercely loved. I delight in your story as it unfolds. Your triumphs excite me. Your suffering calls forth my tenderest mercies as we travel together, and I am relentless in my work on your behalf, even when my hand seems hidden. I am your father, so I know best, and I am moved by your intentions, beloved. By celebrating your journey, you are becoming in line with my purposes, my dearest child. Rest in the knowledge that I am your God and that I am releasing your striving, anxious thoughts, and deepest desires into my capable hands. My wisdom illuminates the path ahead of you, guiding each step of your journey. I am intimately familiar with your sorrows, struggles, and heartfelt desires. Please find comfort in the knowledge that I am arranging every situation in your life in accordance with my perfect plan and timing. I am your eternal Father, will never leave you or desert you, even though my methods may appear enigmatic or challenging to comprehend at times. I am constantly working behind the scenes to plan everything for your ultimate benefit, leading you with the gentle strength of a caring shepherd, meeting your needs and keeping you safe. My covenant with you is unbreakable, and my love for you is unending. You are my beloved child, always safe and secure in my arms, and I am aware of every little detail of your life, your regrets, your fears, and the burdens you bear deep inside your heart. My goal is not to condemn or shame you, but to show you grace and compassion, bringing light to the darkest parts of your soul. I long to restore all that guilt and failure have taken from you, to breathe new life into the broken places. Your past, with all its wounds and mistakes, is now behind you. As you enter the magnificent story I have for you, hope and destiny await you on the horizon. Written for you from the beginning of time, and I have a perfect understanding of the future that is far beyond human comprehension. I am the everlasting light that will lead you long after all other lights have gone out, and you have sensed my presence in the quiet moments because I am closer to you than your breath. My love is the unchanging, constant reality of your existence, and my plan for your life is more than you could ever imagine. It is immovably anchored in my desire for your greatest good and mine. I have been a fierce advocate for my beloved children throughout the ages, and I will continue to fight for you with all of my strength. When the world's favor seemed to turn to scorn and darkness seemed to close in on all sides, I pulled you close to my heart and lifted you out of the pit. I walked with you through every painful step and heartbreaking loss, and I saw the beauty and potential in you even when you felt most unlovable and ignored. In your weakest moments, I wrapped you in my robe of righteousness. Words cannot express how much I love you, my child. When you have cried in despair, I have cried with you and held you close as one whose heart is breaking. I have carried your pain as if it were my own, understanding your struggles on the deepest level. My place in your life is permanent and unassailable, and wherever you go, whatever you face, I will be there your side. And set your feet upon the firm path of life even now. The road ahead is filled with miracles, signs of my faithfulness, and opportunities for growth and blessing. Once broken relationships are restored, there is a hidden strength that rises within you beyond anything you could have imagined. In those moments when doubts attack and your faith is shaken, anchor your soul to this unchanging truth. My love for you is unconditional and everlasting, which remains unwavering through every changing circumstance. My promises to you are as unbreakable as the sun rising every morning. When you feel lost or confused on the meandering path of life, remember that I am your loyal friend, ally, strong protector, and safe haven. I have given up everything to make amends with you and create an unbreakable bond between us that will endure forever. Choose to let go of anything that prevents you from spending time with me or anything that stifles your spiritual hunger. In this moment and all future moments, hold fast to this blessed assurance. No matter how fierce the storms that rage against you are, I am coming to scatter the darkness with the radiance of my glory. Beloved child, I see beneath the surface. I give you the affection of a devoted father, inviting you to walk with me in ever-deepening intimacy. I will illuminate even the darkest nights of the soul, wrapping you in my comforting presence when the world feels cold and unwelcoming in every season. Since I created you exactly as you are, I take great pleasure in seeing you grow and mature. I understand every aspect of your journey with perfect clarity and compassion, including your gifts, quirks, fears, and secret thoughts. I also understand your complex inner workings and the intricate beauty of your personality. When confusion clouds your thoughts or loneliness threatens to overwhelm you, remember this truth. threatens to crush your spirit under its weight, but I'm there to lift you up and carry you in my everlasting arms. I commanded the universe to exist, and I maintain it by the word of my command. That same power is working on your behalf. Take hold of me in every situation, and I'll give you the supernatural strength to persevere and overcome when waves of joy sweep over your soul. I'm celebrating with you, rejoicing over you, singing your song. As you achieve your goals and walk in victory, know that I am cheering you on with unrestrained enthusiasm. With every step you take forward, you are becoming a more complete version of yourself, and you are becoming the beautiful reflection of my image that I created you to be. Your determination, resilience, and passion to pursue my purposes for your life make my heart swell with fatherly pride. I am not a distant, disapproving judge. Rather, I am a loving father who longs for honest, unfiltered communion with you. There will be times in life when you struggle with my methods and find it difficult to understand why I have chosen the path I have for you. I welcome your questions, doubts, tears, and even anger. I am not afraid of your emotions or put off by your struggles. Bring me your disappointments, the broken pieces of your dreams, the painful wounds inflicted by others. Handle the messiest, most raw parts of your life. I will sit with you in the rubble, holding you close and whispering words of hope and healing. When you stumble and fall, don't let shame push you into hiding. I'm not waiting to jump on you with judgment. When you look into my eyes, you see only love and compassion. You're welcome to run into my open arms. My love for you isn't based on your performance, your pedigree, or your perfection. I see your heart, your sincere desire to please me, and your desire to walk in honesty and integrity. I see your courageous attempts to do the right thing, even when the temptation to compromise weighs heavily on your soul. I see every act of kindness, every step of faith, every whispered prayer, and every prayer for guidance. No matter how many times you fail, my love for you will never falter or fade. I meet you in the pain of failure just as tenderly as in the excitement of success. My grace is freely given to you without measure. No sin is too grievous, no error is too expensive, and no wound is too deep for my love. My dear child, you are embarking on a lifelong journey of transformation. Every day presents a new opportunity to learn more about me, to be shaped and molded into the person I envisioned from the beginning. Accept the process of refinement even when it means letting go of the familiar and allowing forgiveness and healing to reach when you have used up all of your own strength and the path ahead seems insurmountable. Step out in faith and don't let temporary setbacks or my timing deter you. I am God, and I make no mistakes. What I have started in you, I will faithfully finish. You can trust my workmanship because I do everything well. I have a lot more to share with you, and as you continue to walk hand in hand with me, I have many breathtaking vistas to show you. If today's whisper of hope has reignited a spark inside of you, know that the journey has only just begun, as each new dawn promises a deeper revelation of truth that will anchor you, your soul, and free you to live in the fullness of my purpose. Focus on me, and let everything else fade into the background. I am the author and finisher of your faith, the source of your strength, the wellspring of your hope, and I have so much more to teach you. I have wisdom to light your path, comfort to mend your brokenness, extravagant love to nourish your weary soul, and as you draw closer to me, I can lead you into the roomy place of abundance and rest that I have prepared for you since the beginning of time. You are mine and I am yours from this moment until the end of time, so let's continue this journey of knowing and being known as we walk side by side into the glorious future I have in store for you. Be still, my precious child, breathe in my peace, and let it fill you to overflowing. I have you firmly in my grasp and I will never let you go. You can rest now, held forever in the strong arms of God. This is my solemn promise to you, written in the blood of heaven, my dear child. Even though you may not yet understand everything that is written, my word knows you. As you read and seek understanding, I will illuminate the passages before you, making them come alive in your heart. I will also allow my wisdom to flow through the pages and speak directly to your spirit when you welcome my truth into your life. This is a simple truth. Retreats are like opening windows to fresh air. As you let my light in, shadows naturally fade away, and fear cannot stay where faith resides. Your home becomes a sanctuary of my presence as the air flows through an open window, moving through each room with purpose and speaking words of truth and life. Let my word resound in your kitchen, bedroom, and living space. Be bold in claiming every corner for light and peace. You are placed exactly where you need to be in your family, workplace, and when you renew your mind with my truth, you become an agent of change, like someone who discovers something wonderful and cannot help but share it with others. Let my goodness flow through you to others, and your transformed life will draw others toward the light. Stand firm in this knowledge, knowing that you have everything you need to fulfill your purpose as you align your thoughts with the relationships I have given you authority to create. Don't let your surroundings dictate how you should live. When you open your eyes in the morning, know that I am right there with you, ready to guide your steps and direct your path. I am not far away or aloof, but as close as your very breath. You will feel my presence surrounding you with peace and filling you with joy. My dearest child, you will witness the power of transformation at work, beginning in yourself and then flowing outward to touch everyone around you. There will be times when the journey is challenging and you feel exhausted, but trust that I am always working behind the scenes, planning every detail of your life for your good in my glory. When the path seems unclear and the future is uncertain, fix your eyes on me, and I will lead you one step at a time, lighting the way as you go. My word will be a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, guiding you in the way you should go. Your life has a purpose that is greater than you could have ever imagined, a destiny that was crafted by my hand before the foundations of the world were laid, long before you were born. The road is steep and the burden heavy in those moments, but do not lose heart. I will give you strength for the day and grace for the trial when you stumble. I will be there to pick you up when you feel lost. Born, I created a special plan for you. A future full of blessings and hope. Don't let fear or doubt stop you from pursuing the dreams I've placed in your heart, because I'll be by your side every step of the way. I've given you skills and abilities that are meant to be used for my glory and the benefit of others. As you step out in faith and obedience, I'll multiply your efforts and make them bear fruit beyond your wildest dreams. You are my handiwork, made in my image, capable of carrying out the good deed for you when the enemy comes. Stand firm in my strength and wield the sword of the Spirit, which is my word. The world may reject you, misunderstand you, or even persecute you for your faith, but I will never leave your side because I see your heart and I am your protector. Remember that I am your defender and your shield. No weapon formed against you will prosper, and no evil scheme can thwart my plans for your life. As you navigate the highs and lows of life, the joys and the sorrows, the mountaintops and the valleys, know that I am using every experience to refine you and make you more like me. I am pleased with you, my child, even when you feel unworthy or inadequate. Remember that you are clothed in my righteousness and washed clean by the blood of the Lamb, and that my grace is sufficient for you. You are mine for all eternity, held firmly in my mighty hand, and no one can take you away from me because I am the good shepherd who sacrifices his life for his sheep. I have sealed you as my own forever, no matter how uncomfortable or painful it feels. I will never give you more than you can handle, and I will always provide a way of escape. I have prepared a place for you in my eternal kingdom where you will live with me forever in unending joy and peace. No eye has seen, no ear has heard, and no mind has imagined the things I have in store for those who love me. Your present sufferings are not worth comparing to the glory that will be revealed in you until that day arrives. Walk in the light of my love and allow your life to be a living testament to my goodness and grace. Be considerate of the poor, kind to the hurting, and remember that I am always with you, leading you, guiding you, and cheering you on from heaven's throne. My ear is attentive to your prayers, and my heart is moved by your tears. When you call to me, I will answer. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. In this way, you will show my heart to a world that desperately needs to know me. You are the light of the world. Never abandon you or leave you because I am a faithful God who fulfills his promises to you generation after generation. Find solace in my love and rest in my arms, allowing my serenity to protect your heart and mind. I am your strength and refuge, and I will be there to support you in times of need when life's storms rage around you. I will be your anchor, keeping you steady and unwavering. Embrace me in all your ways, and don't rely on your own understanding. I will straighten your path as you commit your ways to me. And rejoice in me. I will grant you the things you desire. I am able to accomplish far more than you could ever ask or imagine. My power is at work within you. My riches are unsearchable. My wisdom is incomprehensible. So do not be afraid. I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. I will be with you through the waters. I will be with you through the fire. You will not be burned. I am the Lord, your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. You are valuable and esteemed in my eyes. Love you with an unending love that will never fade or fail. Hold fast to these truths, my child, and allow them to serve as a solid and secure anchor for your soul. May they bring you comfort in times of sorrow, strength in times of weakness, and hope in times of despair. I will always be by your side, even to the end of time, working everything out for your good and my glory. You are my beloved, my chosen one, and my joy. Rest in the assurance that I will always love you. My love for you is perfect, unchanging, and eternal. No matter what happens in the future, know that I am with you, holding your right hand and whispering in your ear, "This is the way, walk in it." I go before you, in front of you, and behind you. preparing the way and protecting your back. You are unchanging and unconditional, and it is not dependent on anything you do or don't do. I am love, and I have showered you with it in an endless amount. Shield, your protector, your stronghold, and your fortress, I will fight for you and grant you victory over every enemy that opposes you. I have inscribed your name on my palms and engraved you on my heart. You are always in my thoughts and in front of me, and I think of you with thoughts of peace rather than evil, to give you a future and a hope. My eyes are always on you, watching over you day and night to protect you from any harm. I am intimately familiar with every hair on your head and every tear you have shed. Knowing all of your ways, I am aware of your greatest joys and deepest fears. I am aware of your strengths and weaknesses, your successes and failures, and I love you just the same. When you feel like you can't go on, I will carry you. When you are tired and heavy, come to me, and I will give you rest. When you are scared and anxious, cast your worries upon me, because I care for you. When you are confused and unsure of what to do, ask for my wisdom, and I will generously give it to you. No weapon made against you will succeed. I will make everything work out for your good, and nothing will separate you from my love. Therefore, walk in the freedom and joy of my love, my child, knowing that you are accepted, loved, and cherished beyond measure. Let my love be the foundation of your life and the source of your strength. Abide in my love, rest in my love, and allow my love to flow through you to others. And every tongue that rises against you in judgment, you shall condemn. This is your heritage as my servant, and your righteousness is from me. Life worthy of the calling you have been given, walking in humility, gentleness, patience, and love. May my love serve as your lens through which you view the world, responding with kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. May my love serve as your inspiration for everything you do, as you strive to exalt me in everything, my dear child. I see your doubts and how you wonder if you know enough or if you're ready, and I tell you to put those doubts aside right now, because the same power that moves mountains resides within you. I didn't pick you for your polished language, but for your willing heart. Time grows short, the message is urgent, and keep in mind that your role is simply to be my vessel. Let me work through you. Release your G upon perfection, and let my spirit in you. Truth, yes, you feel afraid, yes, your heart trembles, but I have placed my words within you for a purpose. When fear whispers, step forward. Anytime when doubt clouds your mind, I see your heart, I know your struggles, I know what you carry inside you. And I know that my truth and my love are meant to be shared. So speak, my child, speak with the authority I have given you, even if your voice shakes. The time is now. Amen. Music. Do not worry about how you sound. Instead, focus on the truth I have placed within you and share it with the simplicity and authenticity of a child speaking to their beloved parent.